Well, hi everyone, welcome to TOOP TV. Well, there's no shortage of properties on the market at the moment, and we certainly have some stunners on the show for you shortly. This includes a look at one of SA's finest in Unley Park, an impressive Tudor with a number of original character features. And we don't stop there with the properties, as in Investor Renter, we're showcasing an exciting executive rental in Seacliff. And of course, we're live and interactive, so send in your real estate questions throughout the show and we will answer them at the end. Certainly abundance of properties on the market at the moment, and for those of you who are looking to buy at the moment, auctions on the weekend, there are out and about and plentiful number of them, and we recommend you get out and get involved. Coming up on the show shortly, Craig James from ComSec. He is going to have a look at the state of the economy at the moment, and right now on the show we're looking at home renovations and how you can maximise every dollar in your home renovation.
With TV shows, magazines and newspapers making home renovations look easy, more people are choosing to take on DIY projects to create a profit. While renovators wisely consider their budget, tools and handyman skills, those in the know put most thought into where and what types of properties they should restore.
Oh, everybody should do it. I think there's money in it. Yeah. If you do it in the right area, right in the right price code, like I reckon within $500,000-600,000 range at the moment, you make money. Yeah.
To reap the benefits from a home renovation, the Your Investment Property magazine recommends South Australians buy a property to do up in Unley, Kensington, Door Park or Seacombe Gardens. These suburbs are close to the CBD but have older, tired-looking properties available at an affordable price. To maximise profits, renovators also need to consider what they'll spend their budget on. For cheaper homes, costly structural work may not necessarily bring about much of a return, whereas cosmetic changes could create considerable financial rewards. A home transformation may also be the way to give your property a boost in the current flat market or provide a higher rental income.
Well, we certainly love our home renovations here in Adelaide, and having a look at some of those snapshots, there's certainly some people pouring some money into some beautiful old homes at the moment. But joining me on the show at the moment is the CEO of the Women's and Children's Hospital Foundation, Sam Tolley. Sam, welcome to the show.
Thanks very much, nice to be here.
Yeah, good to see you. Sam, perhaps to get things underway, perhaps give us a little bit of a background on how you come to be where we are at the moment and a background to your working life.
Oh, well, thanks Tim. I've really been in the wine industry most of my life. I ran the Australian Wine and Brandy Corporation for nearly 14 years. And I took a year off, built a sailing boat and wanted to be in charity, and the opportunity came along to head up the Women's and Children's Hospital Foundation, and I haven't looked back since. It's 2 years ago. It's terrific.
Beautiful. Well, I guess we're on that subject. So your role as CEO, what do you oversee? Where are your your passion is there, but what is it that you specifically do?
Well, look, really what we try to do at the foundation is put ourselves in the foot of the original community that founded the hospital, and we want to give justice to the donations that we receive and the wishes of those that make those donations. And by and large, we think people want to see a hospital with the best clinicians in it, and so we support them with education and research donations. We also think people want to see good facilities, so that might be equipment. You know, we last year finally commissioned a $2.6 million CT scan, for example, so these things aren't cheap. No. And also it's important to have a positive hospital environment. So when you walk into the hospital, it's warm and welcoming, and so for that we have a program of bringing art into the hospital. So we've converted corridors into art galleries, and we support their play therapists, things like that, that actually really make a difference. And that's our slogan, we try to make a difference. Yeah,
it's interesting. I hadn't realised the art aspect to it. That's quite interesting. So people can just wander in and have a bit of a
Yes, they can. And look, it's about actually getting involved in the hospital. We do more than just donate, pass the money on from the public. I mean, part of the importance of, I think, donating to the foundation itself is that we're able to provide the governance to that, to make sure that that's spent in the right way. So we're not just spending money that the government should be spending. Yeah. And I think that works very well, and putting some life into it. Can be live music even. We recently put a piano in there for kids to play on at random, and that's
wonderful.
Created a bit of fun. That sort of thing. Yeah.
Oh, good work, good work. Now, I guess one thing that we've had a little bit of involvement in over the last little while, and some exciting news: the house in Hindmarsh Island. Tell us about that.
Look, this has been a terrific project for us. We're very fortunate to have the Marina, Hindmarsh Island and System Built Homes provide us with a house for free, basically. When I say that, there's a lot of other contributors to it. Look, for some big names like Holcomb Cement, down to people like Seaview Lawn and Garden Service. Steve Birchby there just providing his time and effort, keeping things flowing, and Chief Security Systems, keeping the security happening. So we're really pleased to have all of that. The net result of it is that we've just recently signed a contract on the house.
Fantastic.
And I really must thank TOOP+TOOP for donating all of your efforts, and Tony Risby down there has been an absolute star. He's really made it happen for us. So really very, very happy indeed.
Well, that is fantastic news to know that there is a contract signed, and hopefully that'll all flow through to settlement and all sort itself
Or go
out
straight
there.
to the hospital.
Absolutely, that's brilliant. On that's obviously been a fundraising exercise for the foundation. What other sorts of things is the foundation known for doing as part of their fundraising?
Oh, look, we have a terrific gala ball each year, and that's been a big part of what we do to raise our profile, and that can attract 500 odd people to it. And we have things like a Mother's May promotion. We had a lovely lunch with a good group of people to celebrate mothers and their contribution to the hospital. There's always a sort of stream of events. Yesterday, for example, I was at a lunch, the Male Famous Faces lunch, and the Advertiser Son and Male Foundation were gracious to commit their funds, or the proceeds from that lunch, which is about $50,000.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a lot of these sorts of activities going on all the time. We're either the beneficiary of somebody else's event, or we're staging an event ourselves.
Who are some of the other people, perhaps, who in recent times have been supporting the foundation?
Look, we've got a group of people who have supported us on the house, and things like Built Electrical and Southern Joinery. So there's those sorts of people that get in and help us with their actual elements. Then we have people like Singapore Airlines and Macquarie Bank that help us at times with things like the Gala Ball. Yeah,
excellent. And I guess just you touch on the house again. The people, the main people involved, obviously Andrew Chapman from the Marina at Hindmarsh Island, and of course Neil Davis at System Built Homes. The main land and building, and then of course the other contributions deserve a great deal of applause, I guess.
Look, they do, and those two individuals, I think, to be so generous with their resources to do this. Yes, they get some benefit because the public recognise, I think, their contribution, but they really do it very selflessly, selflessly, I should say. And we're very grateful for those contributions indeed.
Oh, that's excellent. So we might touch on a little bit more of the other people who help out along the way, perhaps later in the show. But if you're happy to stay, and we can talk a bit more about that shortly. Certainly. Now we're going to go behind the blinds.